Hello and welcome back to the channel. Huge shout out to anybody who's joined my channel for membership. Really appreciate it. Today we are playing a brew built around these new vanilla creatures, the Kalakscion, the Hunger Tyrant, and Tyrox here. These are both vanilla. They have no extra abilities except for their stats are pretty good. 3 mana for a 7/2, very high power, and Tyrox is 2 mana for 4/1. So both of them kind of benefit from having very high power here. And we're building around that with a lot of different effects that benefit from having high power here and other creatures that have high power. The benefits that we're getting are from the Skullspore Nexus. This is reduced the cost for the total X is the greatest power amount creatures you control. So, for example, if you just have one of the Kalakscions, I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly, Kalakscions here, this costs just 2 mana, and Ghalta as well, which is reduced by the total power of creatures. This is the highest power, and this is total power. So this reduces it by 7, and Tyrox by 4 as well. If you have both of these out, then it would only cost 2 mana. So that's pretty good for Ghalta. And then Rakdos Joins Up also is pretty good with these guys because it can bring them back if they die. They are very fragile creatures, so 7/2 and a 4/1 will die to most removal spells, most burn spells. So Rakdos Joins Up can bring them back, put additional counters on them, and then if they ever die again, or any of your other legends die again, they deal damage equal to their power to target opponent. So that's pretty sweet. If you bring this back as a 9 power creature, and then it dies again, they take 9, and any other legend that dies will then do additional damage, including Ghalta, which is a legend, and we also have Anzrag, which is a legend with 8 power here. So kind of a legendary theme here with high power theme going on here, and Rakdos Joins Up works well with it. Also, the Plaza of Heroes can help us cast these spells and give a little bit of protection, hexproof and indestructible to our legendaries. And then the Skullspore Nexus is also legendary too, which the Plaza can cast as well. Some non-legendaries I wanted to include are the Hammerskull, which is just a huge power and toughness, 3 mana for 6/6, pretty good deal. Really fits with the whole theme of high power stuff for the Skullspore Nexus and the Ghalta, as well as the Leyline Axe. That's the other kind of big payoff here, which is if it's in your opening hand, it's a Leyline, comes into play for free. But giving double strike and trample to any creature in this deck is pretty powerful. Even the Tyrox, if you go like turn 2 Tyrox, turn 3 equip it with Leyline Axe, that's an attack for 10 with double strike, trample, or 10 damage, but hard to block because of the double strike. And then you could win on turn 4 just with a Tyrox and a Leyline Axe. Those are the only 2 cards that you played the whole game, which is kind of cool. So definitely an interesting synergy with the Leyline Axe here. Turning this into an 8/3 double strike trample is pretty powerful as well. And then we have the Yearling here because the dinosaur synergies. I wanted to have another 2-drop here. This seemed like a good one because of the Hammerskull. This one, its power can turn into the power of a dinosaur that you play that one turn. So if you play a Hammerskull the next turn, it can attack for 6 right away, which is pretty powerful. And if you play a Ghalta, then it can attack for 12 right away with trample. So definitely some interesting, powerful synergies with the Yearling here. Llanowar Elves just kind of helps accelerate the whole deck into turn 2, potentially Hammerskulls or Kalakscions, and then turn 3 Anzrags, things like that. So it can help you accelerate out, and then one of Thrillseeker, because why not? We have big power, we're flinging things. That can be fun to, say play an Anzrag, and then next turn play Thrillseeker on it, attack for 10, fling for 10, stuff like that. So that is kind of the idea of the deck. Mana base, pretty straightforward. A few creature lands with the Restless Cottage there. Yeah, and I think that's all the cards. So again, thanks so much for all the supporters for my channel. Let's jump into some games and see this high-power legendary deck in action on the standard ladder. Okay, on the draw here. This hand looks fine. No double black for this guy. That's tough, but we'll see. Unless we draw another black source, might be worth it. Yeah. Thinking of which land to play. If I draw another black source, it might be worth it just to play Pain Land here. No, never mind. Dead anyways. Well, there is the land, actually. But we actually want a red source here. And... sure. The Yearling. Overlord, sure. And... now just play out this giant. It's not a dinosaur, but it's a big dude that reduces the cost of Skullspore Nexus tremendously. And it's dead. Alright. And it might come back. Alright. So... if we play this out, this is... X is the greatest power among creatures. And the card costs 8, right? So it'll cost 4 with a 4-drop. Alright, so we'll just play out another one of these. Kalakscion, I believe is how you pronounce it. I think there's a lot of damage. Yeah, because this is 8 total. If I played this, 4. Alright, let's see what they got. Hopefully not a sweeper. Just a pass here. Interesting. Alright, let's run out Skullspore Nexus. That resolves. Wow, okay. So we can double this power if we want to. We don't have any blockers. I assume they would have used a removal spell. Do I just go for it here? I think so. Oh, Terra Sunder on this. Okay. So this is 7. If we doubled this, I'm just gonna YOLO it here. I'm gonna have to draw and try to hit a Leyline landing. That's 14. Yikes. Got him. Alright, well, good stuff. Nice. On to the next one. Okay, on the draw here, this hand looks pretty good. What do we want to do on turn 2? Probably play out this. Got a lot of high power creatures here. Put it on a self-mill strategy. Okay, Llanowar Elves. And not gonna trade. Prevail, okay. Gnawing Vermin, alright. Self-mill. Ooh, nice. Put the beanstalk in the graveyard of Season of Lost. Nice. That's a fun one. I tried to build a deck around that a while ago, but a bit expensive. Could bring it back though. Could try it again. So I could play the Yearling, but I think I'm just gonna go here and hit down the Hammerskull. Use all my mana. I can play a dinosaur next turn. There's a land too. Very good draw. So Ghalta is a total power, right? So I could it costs 5 now. I could reduce it by 3 by playing either one of these and play it out. So let's do that. What do we want to do? Probably the Yearling. I also no, there's no reason to wait really. Play the Yearling. Colorless. Red. And then play Ghalta. And can't attack. But let's swing for 6. And they can take out the elf, but that's okay. Okay. Looking good. Got a Ghalta on turn 3. Can't complain. Okay, a bunch of creatures in the yard. Leyline Axe. Play out Tyrox. And boost this power to 4 and big swing. Although, actually probably shouldn't play the Tyrox. Since the vermin can take it out now, but that's okay. Hopefully Ghalta will finish this one anyways. Alright. There's a Lurkleif. Pretty big. Ooh. So if I attack and attack, I mean they have to double block the... I think they're just dead, because if they single block this with either one of them, then they die, so... Yeah. I don't think they have any blocks that can survive. Yep, GG. On to the next one. Okay, on the draw here... Ooh, this hand would be good. If I draw a black source, that's really good. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, I think. And, ooh, another Ghalta, okay. Need a black source off the top. Just to be good. Oh, it's dead anyways. Alright. Well. Gives us... nope. Questing Druid. Okay. Seed of Hope. Get the Engineer. Yep. Play it out. No, didn't hit it. Unfortunate. Down to 18. Afterburner Expert, sure. Okay, well there is a Anzrag that I can play at least. I'm gonna read that one. If it becomes blocked, you untap it and get an additional combat phase, so hard to block, but they do have an answer here to block there. See if they attack. They are gonna attack. Okay. Take the hit. Hedger's Insight, sure. Gain the life. And another one. Sure. Okay, and a pass. Well, I think we'll just go Ghalta here. I mean, we could play this, but we can't play Ghalta afterwards or anything else. So let's get the Ghalta down. And pass. Then we can go Nexus, double its power and attack. Not bad. Not too shabby. I doubt the red-green deck has an answer to Ghalta. Or a clean answer. I mean, they could. Can't think of anything that would deal with it cleanly. But untap each creature you control. You get an additional combat step. If I attack with both and they block one of these... Yeah, that's just extremely good, right? I'll play the Skullspore Nexus. And then attack with both, I think. I believe this... I mean, if they block the... Okay. No life. Back the expert, sure. I feel like if they block that, though, then Ghalta gets to attack again, doesn't it? And this will just come back as an 8/8 creature. Yeah, I think so. Sure. And this just kills all their stuff, right? And then I get a 32/32. Okay. That's pretty funny. Alright. So now they have to block this. Let's play another Ghalta. Just in case anything happens. Back for 32. This isn't a trample, I don't think, no. Play a Yearling. That's funny. Alright, GG. Well, got there. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, on the draw here. Oh god, this hand... Well, it's a hand. Sure. There's no red source in it, but why not? Why not throw down some Leyline Axes on turn 1 elf and then try to get him with Hammerskull? I mean, sure. Another Llanowar Wastes. What a weird hand. Okay. Funny. The chances of drawing 3 Llanowar Wastes. Not great, but... Alright, up the Beanstalk. Like a control deck of some kind. And yeah, we are throwing down the Hammerskull. Hopefully I draw a red source here, but we'll see. Yeah, well, they're going to take a lot of damage here. And there's another one. I think I'm going to play around a sweeper here and just equip instead of playing another Hammerskull. I think so. I think this is the play. I don't know. It does not untap next turn, which is unfortunate, but this I can equip it to Llanowar Elf, and that'll be a swing for 4. Yeah, alright. Played around the sweeper, and rewarded, sort of. Alright. Lay out another one. What they got? Okay. Well, they're at 5. And I don't think there's a need to equip this unless they have like a blocker, instant speed blocker. Can't think of anything that would do that. I'm just gonna attack here. I'm not gonna equip. Yeah. Okay. I figured they had some removal. We can play out this guy. They still have a stop up. Guess I'll try to map on into it. Here's a Leyline binding, okay. Okay, so now we're pretty behind here. Bird migration. We have some life gain. I guess that's maybe a reason to do that, but alright. Pass here. A bit too many lands, I would say. Another herd migration. Okay. Yep, that is a lot of lands. And that is an Atraxa. Can't imagine coming back from this. Let's see. Get lost. Unless, well, maybe, I don't know. The only thing I could possibly get out of this is no, I don't know. Discard, not a Llanowar Elf. Alright, GG. Okay, on the play here. And looks okay. Start with an axe here. We can go turn 2 Yearling into equip it. See if that's any good. And there's a Thrillseeker, okay. We can build enough power, we can play the Ghalta as well. But if we can get the Yearling up to 12 power with an axe on it, that sounds pretty good. You're missing out. Okay. Go to discard deck. Looks like, yep. Okay, go Yearling. Probably gonna remove this if they have something. Do so. Taking their time. Yep. In the rope. No, a swing. Okay. Got a course. Could be. Okay, yeah, no discard. Boommobile. Interesting. Okay. Don't know exactly what's going on over there, but looks interesting. I could play this to pump this up, add more power to the board. Let's see, this would add an additional 3 power. So that would be 5, 6, and this is total of 12. So that wouldn't quite let me do that. I think I'm just going to go here. Swing. I think this all sets up for Thrillseeker next turn. Turn 4. Ooh, okay. Okay. Looks like that sort of vehicle reanimation thing going on. Roaring Furnace. Okay. Yearling is down. And ooh, Anzrag. That's a big one. Yeah, let's play that. Get that down. Get that down, see if you can do some damage here. Well, we better have removal for that, or that is going to be the end of them. I mean, Anzrag carrying a Leyline Axe. 18. Basically unblockable damage. Embercleave 2.0? Question mark? It's an interesting attack. I can block it, I don't think. Hard Chorus, okay. Digging for something, maybe? Well, if they just pass here, question is, do we just go for it? 2 mana, they'd have to have something. I don't know. Do we just go for it? Do we play? We equip there. If there's any interaction, we can use the Plaza of Heroes on it. We can just play the Ghalta while we still have priority. That's also an option. Also play out Rakdos Joins Up. I don't really know what they're holding. If they have a removal spell, playing a Thrillseeker is bad before combat. If they... I'm just going to play out Ghalta here. Okay. Nothing. Looks like they had nothing. So probably could have killed them with the axe there. But hopefully this will just do it anyways. Playing around some sort of instant speed bounce or removal, but yeah, hopefully this will do it. Tap land, okay. I mean, they had 3 mana up. Oh wow, they're gonna gain control of Ghalta. Okay, well, now we just go for the Thrillseeker and fling it. I mean, yeah, GG. GG. On to the next one. Alright, on the draw here. This hand looks okay. Double Leyline Axe. Again. Bit awkward, but we'll try it. Land. Overlord, sure. Okay, self-mill deck. Didn't hit anything. Alright, there is the Yearling. Got an Anzrag. Something. And it's dead. And nothing I can play. Pass. Okay. Ooh, that would have been good last turn. Well, run this out there. Might as well. Where they have an answer. Yeah, another one. And it's dead. Yep. Okay. Leyline Axe. Very nice. Alright, we'll go. Oh gosh. So this is this. Why is Auto Tapper trying to. This is a legendary thing. I can do this. Colorless and green. Now I can actually cast the Nexus once this resolves. Auto Tapper almost got me there. Okay. If they have another removal spell? Certainly possible. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the graveyard. See what they got. Okay. Yep. Well, I think I'm just gonna go for it here, right? Yeah, I mean, let's see. Why not? Gonna have to double block. Then do this. And got him? Yeah, guess so. Very nice. GG. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, on the play here. 2 Leyline Axes, sure. Why not? Probably don't need 2 of them. Most likely just need 1. But, you know, in case they have artifact removal. Top patch recruit, sure. Go for the yearling. See if they have an answer to it. No. Maybe. Have 1 mana available. Yep, first life. Okay. But we definitely need a creature now to do anything. Well, technically a creature that can get buffed by the Leyline Axe, I guess. Okay. Okay, challenger, sure. We'll go no blocks here. 12. Right. Well, technically, I could fire this up and attack, or use it to block. I think I was gonna equip this and hold back. Guess. Really need to draw basically any creature. Anzrag or something would be nice. Wings. Well, I feel like if they have something that targets, kind of screwed. +1/+1 would be a 3/3. Any spell block here. And a 6. Okay. Alright, cloth. Ooh. Interesting. Play the land. Play Scion and play Ghalta. Now, they are probably dead if I am not dead here. But I think I'm dead. Let's see, swing everything. Try to block the most damage. This is 2/2. I mean, I have to block the challengers, I think. They will belong. All right. Potential to do the most damage. Yeah, that should trample enough. 3. Yep. GG. Hello and welcome back to the wrap up for our high power legendary kind of combo synergy deck. This was a pretty fun one for sure. Definitely enjoyed killing people with like a Leyline Axe and an Anzrag or Kalakscion. This card is definitely a good addition, as well as Tyrox, to this sort of theme. Overall, I had a winning record in this with this deck. In standard ladder, and yeah, definitely pretty fun. Kind of a high variance deck. It felt like some games I would just completely destroy our opponent. They didn't really have an answer to our creatures, but if they had a bunch of removal or interaction, a bit harder to win for sure. Or sometimes they had a really aggressive aggro start that could outrace our start. That was a problem too, but overall, this deck kind of impressed me actually. It was more powerful than I thought it might be. Sometimes you just like play Hammerskull into Ghalta and then just with equip an axe and just win. So there's definitely some potential, some powerful potential here. Any tweaks I might make? I had some weird, a bunch of opening hands with like 2 Leyline Axes for some reason. I feel like that's pretty unlikely. So I don't know. You could cut one of the Leyline Axes. It was good, but you don't really ever need 2. So maybe cutting a Leyline Axe, maybe a Rakdos Joins Up. I didn't really draw Rakdos Joins Up too much. So I'm not sure, but it felt a little expensive, I think. So maybe you could cut one of those, play some more interaction yourself. I was thinking you could play like Deep Cavern Bat potentially, or just some removal spells. Go for the Throat would be fine in this deck as well, I think. Yeah, that's maybe the main changes I would make. Mana base probably isn't perfect. You could probably figure out the exact ratios of colors, but I think overall, pretty good start to this sort of archetype, and definitely a lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed watching it. Let me know in the comments below any thoughts about the deck, any tweaks you might make. Really appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.